Hi there. Today I'm going to be showing you the 11 steps I'm going to be taking to get my blog traffic to 10,000 visitors per month and how you can do it too. And I'm going to show you step by step within this video, and at the end or close to the end I'm going to show you how you can 10x your traffic. It's pretty good. So first off, we'll start off with step 1. Now even before that, let's prelude that. So over a year ago I was basically changed my theme from like a crappy theme to Divi. I was like, okay, I want something special about my theme. I want it to look professional. So what I did is I changed it to Divi. I added some extra plugins over time and I didn't optimize my images. What happened to my site? It went to a big fat 0. So then there was something that I had to do. I was looking at my page and I was like, okay, I want to get more visitors. How can I do it? So one of the first things I had to do is I had to get the page speed up. So I had to get it to 100 out of 100 or 87, 85 out of 100 to get it to something good. And one of my friends had told me, okay, Thrive Themes, it helps with your page speed and it helps optimize your site. So I was like, okay, let me have a look into this. So after some umming and erring, I actually got Thrive Themes. And with that, after I installed it, my page speed went up to 47. It was like, okay, there's something going on here. And then after that, I deleted some irrelevant plugins and all that, and it increased again. And I was wondering, okay, how can I increase this? So I went on to step 2, which is I looked at the Google page speed stats. And I was looking, okay, what's going on? So it says I need to do some JavaScript here. I need to optimize images. So what I went ahead and did is there's a optimization feature within Thrive where it basically optimizes all the images, it crops them and scales them correctly. So I did run that, it upped it again. I added some plugins which were advised by Thrive, and boom, I added them in. And then I optimized just my logo and some widgets at the side, and boom, it went up again. And it went up to 85. I was pretty impressed. 85 out of 100. I got the green part from Google, and I was pretty happy. Now I've just got to take more steps to get to 100. I'll do that in a future blog post. Now, so step 3 is improving on current blog posts. Now, what I mean by this is what I want to do is I don't want to start pumping and getting new traffic for new content. I want to work on the old content because it's still got some SEO traffic to it. So it's already registered in Google. All I want to do is I want to tweak it. So I'm going to be hiring an SEO guy to help me out with this. Because I'm going to be going into old blog post and I'm going to be looking at what can be improved on them blog posts in regards to keyword density, the keywords and the title tag, all that kind of stuff, and add that into post. So then that will help them rank more and send more traffic. So you see how that works? Okay. So I'll be using SEO Expert and also the Google Search Console. Use the Google Search Console if you want to do this yourself. You click on your website and then you go to search traffic and then search analytics, and it will just give you all the data that you need. Okay, step 4 is creating a silo. Now what a silo is basically like this, like a big silo. So what it is, at the top I've got my Fresh Belief blog, and then I've got Kindle Publishing, I have blogging, and I have affiliate marketing. Now if I go into Kindle Publishing, below that you have, let's move it to the side so you can see my face. So below that you have book marketing, you have book launch, you have PPC, Amazon AMS, then you have book cover, and you have how to write the book writing. And then below that, so we're on the book cover now, and then you have articles related below that. They're all interlinked. So they'll have how to create your book cover. Is it best to go on Fiverr or any other platform? Fiverr will work for your cover. Then you have top 10 best covers on Amazon. So what that does, all these lower posts below this top post here, all these posts link back to this top post, and all these top posts, this super post, links back to this. And what it does, it creates a effect where it helps up your domain authority, and that's what helps you rank better. But then that, okay, helping you rank. So that part's going to help you rank. So that creating that silo. Now for that silo, I was a little bit confused. And I do want to say a big thank you to Jeremy Harrison from the Lazy Ass Plumber. His site is good. It has affiliate marketer stuff. He has a lot of knowledge on SEO. So I highly recommend you go and check his site out. It's going to be a link in the description below. Or just go to the Lazy Plumber. The Lazy Plumber. I got confused with Lazy Ass Stoner. No, the Lazy Plumber. Go to lazyplumber.com and check him out. Okay, so step 5, internal and external linking. Now, what I mean by this is it's not getting backlinks from outside, it's internally linking. So if I have a post and it's relevant to another post, I'm going to link to that post so that it helps. Also, another part is having at the top is having a kind of a chart for what the titles are about the post. So I'll link each of those parts of the title to an actual part in the post. So let's say it's like introduction, so I have introduction, boop, links there. Then it has like step 2, boop, links there. Then step 3, boop, links there. You know, as soon as they click on it, it goes down to that page. And what that's the nice internal linking within the page, and Google likes that. So that's another part. But internal linking is linking within posts within my site. So if it's something which is relevant to Kindle publishing, like the book marketing to the links to a great book cover, boom, I'll link within that because it's relevant and it's going to help me at the link juice. Another thing is external linking. So some things I've done before is I external link to Kindlepreneur. He's someone in the Kindle space, authoritative blog, and by linking out to a specific article or his website, it shows Google that I'm linking out to an authoritative person. It's helpful to people on my website. So it's a help. Before I used to think, okay, screw that. I'm not going to link out to someone else. I don't want people all my traffic. But for me, if it helps my readers, it's a win-win because they like me, but they're also going to find somebody else that is useful. So in my recent blog post, if you look back, you're going to notice I'm starting to link out to more people because I think it's better to be in a better community together, you know? All right, step 6 and step 7. I'm going to be using techniques from Brian Dean of Backlinko called the Moving Man Method and the Skyscraper Technique. I'll talk about the Moving Man Method first. What that is finding broken links on other sites of closed down websites or just pages that are not working. So what I'll do is I'll search a big website that is basically around Kindle publishing. And I'll say, okay, this is closed down, but it's got a ton of backlinks pointing to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take them links and I'm going to help them. I'm going to point them towards my site. Relevant articles. It has to be relevant articles because then what you do is you actually go to that blog owner and you say, you know, that blog is basically finished now. I have this relevant article. I think it'd be great for you to basically link to it. Boom. And you do this for all these sites. Let's say it's like 20 sites. Boom. You just got a ton of backlinks. Boom. Point to your site straight away. Easy work. Skyscraper technique, similar thing, but you have to actually create some great content for this. So what you do is you look at a great blog post and you're thinking, okay, that's a great blog post, can I do better? If you can do better, you check out how many links it's got going back to your site. And then what you do is then you link you basically go to them people, you write out that mega big blog post and then you email out to those people, say, you know, I wrote this blog post, it's more relevant, it's 10 times better, I think your readers will benefit from this. And you know, some people will link out to it, some people won't. And I've got a bonus one for you. I've got something bonus for you. Also, another backlink one is guest the graphic. So I create a big ass infographic, which I think is relevant. Emailed several blogs saying, you know, I think this would be great for your readers. And then you say, okay, well, I'll give you a bonus. I'll rewrite out the content. So you write out some like unique content for each blog. So it's not plagiarized or anything for each blog, not copy or duplicate content. So they don't get punished. And then easy work. You just got more backlinks. So yeah, that's kind of like 6, 7, and 8, but I'll just call it a 6 and 7. All right. So guest posting. Guest posting for me, step 8, is less about backlinks and more about spreading my brand. That's my main aim. So what I would do is I'll go to a blog which has a reader base of 5 to 10,000. I'm only at 1,000, but I want 5 to 10,000. The reason for this is if 5% of their readers, that is 250 to 500 people, will go to my blog and read it. That's the small. I think that's the small end. More like 10 to 40% will read. Even new people that find their blog. What that will also do is it will give me a backlink from there that will help me with domain authority, but also the main thing I'm looking at is new readers. So let's say I write out 10 blog posts and I have each of them have a reader base of let's say 5,000 people each. I get 2,500 new readers that come to my blog and like my stuff. You get the point, and then you do an extra that, and that one has 10,000. The next one has 10,000. Boom! There I've just got 7,500. 5,000 plus the 2.5 is 7,500 extra people. You see how powerful it is? Linking in with your SEO, linking in with the backlink. All of this stuff is going to be very, very powerful. You know, so that's step 8 for me. You know, and I got this. Sorry, then what am I saying? So yeah, networking. Networking is number 9. Step 9. Sorry, my bad. Step 9. Step 9. So yeah, networking. The reason why I like networking is because it helps build a stronger brand between you and the other person. And then what you also get is, let's say you bring out a product or a product or something, and then you need to promote it. You've got all of these people around you, which you can then say, I've got this new product come out. Boom. Help me promote this. So yeah, it's simple as that. I'll give you an example. Very soon in the near future, I'm going to be doing a interview and a book review of someone who has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. What do you think that is going to do to my subscribers, my views, and my traffic to my blog? It's going to freaking explode it. So I'm not doing this in the sense of, oh yeah, I'm getting this traffic, but at the same time, what I'm doing is I'm helping this person out because I genuinely want to help this guy out. And I love the guy's stuff. His stuff is fantastic. You'll see who this guy is in the very near future when I do the interview with this guy. This guy's like a superstar, man, in my mind. I don't know if he's superstar terrible, but in my mind, he's a freaking superstar. I like the guy. Fantastic content. So yeah, he's bringing out a book as well. So I'm going to do a review for the book. Very excited to read the book and do a review of it. And yeah, the thing is, I already had this idea of networking, but it kind of cemented with Steve Scott's book, My Blog Traffic Sucks, 8 Simple Steps to Get 100,000 Blog Visitors Without Working 8 Days a Week. Now, I really like this book because the principles within the book still matter today. It talks about creating a network of people and then marketing together. It's a fantastic book. You should check it out. I'm going to have a link in the description below. Check out the book. Now, for me, the great thing about networking is you start to build good connections. Now, I'm going to give an example by a book from, what's the name of the book? The book is called, sorry, let me read it. The Power in a Link, Open Doors, Close Deals, and Change the Way You Do Business Using LinkedIn. This book, it changed my mind on the way I do networking. So, let's say, for example, I want to get in contact with Barrie Davenport, who I do. I do because she's an amazing blogger, an amazing writer. And, I don't know anybody that's linked to her, but I know somebody that could get in contact with her. So the thing is, it's only going to be a 3-step process for me. Now, she knows Steve Scott. So we have, okay, let's start at this end. Right, so we have Barrie Davenport. Then we have Steve Scott. She knows Steve Scott. And then Steve Scott knows my friend Marta. All I have to do is I have to speak to Marta to get me in contact with Steve Scott. Then I make friends with Steve Scott, and then Steve Scott gets me in contact with Barrie. So what I've just done there is I've got a double whammy. This is a freaking double whammy because Steve Scott knows quite a few people, so he can introduce me to quite a few people. But at the same time, is I've got to the target person that I want, which is Barrie Davenport. You see how powerful this is? It's just a 2-step process. You have to have patience to do this, and you have to put the work in. But if you can do those things, easy work. Easy work. Now, what I talked about, the 10x rule. You remember saying at the start? That's the bonus. But before that, if you enjoy this and you want to see more videos like this, subscribe below. And if you want to ask anything, comment below and I'll answer back. Or you just want to say hi and give me a thumbs up. And the 10x method. Alright, so what this is basically everything combined before. It's like if you're getting 10x of traffic from a blog which has like 10,000 readers. Like in my case, I'm interviewing someone that has 1 million subscribers. How many people do you think I'll get back to my blog by doing that? You find people who have a bigger audience and you go to that audience and you bring that audience back to you. Not stealing. You collaborate and make it a win-win situation. You're basically bringing traffic from outside. Okay, so I'd call this, let's go on step 10. Step 10 is gaining amazing success in Kindle publishing, self-publishing. So you notice this year that my Amazon journey, it went down. I went off on the rails. I stopped publishing. I stopped doing this, and all my income went down. It didn't go so good. And most people were following me because of my journey. They were thinking, oh, Michael's doing this. He's going through this journey. We're checking him out. Okay, what's going on? Okay. So they were doing that and they were checking it out and they're like, okay, but then I stopped. And I wasn't doing anything, and then it just started to go rubbish, and I got demotivated, and everything that happened. Now, I started off from lucamethod.com, check it out, and it taught me the principles. These principles are still relevant today, except for the review swapping. I highly advise against this. And if you use that plus book marketing and book launch, you're set in golden. So they're the things that I'm doing. I'm basically using everything. I'm networking, I'm going to be marketing, I'm going to be launching the book, I'm going to be getting reviews the white hat organic way, and you're going to see something special. You're going to see something special this year from my Kindle publishing business, where I'll be writing the books myself, and I'll be linking up with a ton of influencers, a ton of authority, network figures. You're going to see the whole shebang. My book is going to be freaking everywhere. Watch this space. So yeah, so that's step 10. Now step 11, the last step, is email marketing. Well, that's one of the things that I've been lacking on, is email marketing. The reason why email marketing is so powerful is because 80% of my traffic every month is new visitors. That's quite good, eh? But the thing is, I'm losing so many visitors. Why? Because, you know, they're just going, so like 20% stay, 80% go. So what I'm doing is I'm starting to capture people. So then when I get a new blog post, I can send them. When I get an offer, when I got something inspirational for them, or when I've got something I want to send them, I can send them by email, the quickest and easiest way. So yeah, that is the step. That's the 11 steps. It's a lot of work, but I like tests. This is a big test for me, but I believe I can succeed. I hope you enjoyed this. And the one thing I want to say is take principles away from this. Take any of the steps and try and apply into your business, because I believe that you will see exponential growth, especially with a network. And if you can network with high value people, and you have to give them value first. You can't just take. You have to give value. You know, the guy that I'm getting, that's got 1 million subscribers, I'm just giving the guy, I just said to him, you know, I love your stuff. I want to review your book. You know, I want to help you. The first thing I said, I want to help you with your launch. You know, anything I do, just tell me and I'll do it. He replied back to me. I wasn't expecting it. And then, yeah, I'm helping him review, and not only is it going to help launch his book, but it's going to help bring a little bit of traffic to me. You know, so I wasn't expecting the traffic, but now I think about it, yeah, it was a good thing. So be selfless, you know, help the person out first, you know, because then it will come back 10x. Trust me. This is what's going to happen this year. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, give me a thumbs up, because I love those thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you don't like anything on this video, give me a thumbs down. You know, so give me a thumbs up. If you like it or don't like it, give me a thumbs up. If you like this, if you have a comment below. Ask me a question on any of this, because this is the big stuff I'm learning now. And the further I go, the more knowledgeable I get. Just ask me a question, or visit me on freshbelief.com. Check me out there. Or if you like this video, give me a subscribe. There should be a floating head right there. Click on it and subscribe. Trust me, you'll love it. All right, catch you soon. Later.